I recently finished rewatching the Frieren anime and immediately bought the manga volume that continues the story. The chapters were, of course, fantastic. The art is simply stunning, and the character writing with the interactions are delightful. Shout out to Tsukasa Abe and Kanehito Yamada for crafting this masterpiece. This was my first time reading the manga, and while I was reading it, I noticed something profoundly interesting about it. The first time I read it, I really wanted to know what will happen next. This led me to finish the reading rather quickly, and at the end, I felt strangely dissatisfied. So I asked myself, why did I feel like I was missing something? I really liked this story, and I knew that the manga wasn't at fault for this. I've read a lot of manga before, and sometimes you get used to how they operate. Depending on the genre, you are kind of trained to expect something, some kind of payoff, a huge plot twist, or a massive action scene on the next page. So I realized I hadn't truly appreciated it. So I went back, this time taking my time with it. And that's when the magic happened. It got me to stop on these beautiful panels, showing how Frieren, Fern, and Stark are doing nothing spectacular really. Walking, making camp, fishing, looking, climbing over a small cliff, and other simple things. In that moment, I remember what I was reading. While the anime conveys this serenity pretty well, the manga makes it even stronger. As the reader, you control the pace. You choose when to turn the page, and those contemplative panels demand you linger just a moment longer. They even fill up whole pages, intentionally slowing you down and being more in tune with what the story is trying to make you feel. Pages dedicated not to dialogue or action, really, but to the simple existence of the trouble. Of course, it is not the first time that I have experienced something like this within a manga. Definitely Blame had a lot to do with that, but that's something for another video. Oh, by the way, if you've enjoyed the video so far, why not give it a like? So, here's the thing. Why didn't I notice these panels before? Why didn't I put enough attention on them the first time? This made me realize that I recently got used to manga that always try to shock me or engage me at every page turn they can. This mostly happens in action-centered manga, I guess. I would say that Frieren does have high stakes in the traditional sense, because, well, you know, the world's still under threat by demons. But the focus on the story is not about a vague villain that we have to defeat, at least not right now. So there's no narrative thinking bomb that constantly escalates things. It cleverly downplays them in favor of exploring deeply personal and emotional stakes related to time, memory, and relationships. Frieren rejects the default. You are the silent companion traveling alongside Fern, Stark, and Frieren. The reason is to invite you to be present for the journey itself. I think that's the difference. Frieren doesn't need to give you high stakes right now. In return, it gives you high appreciation. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this sketching session and want to see more art or this kind of analysis, drop a like, it really helps me out, and subscribe if you will like more of these. Thank you again for watching, and see you in the next one.